hold up, slow up.
Okay, let's make these soulful cupcakes. You're gonna need some honey cornbread, some instant mashed potatoes, some instant gravy, and some boneless chicken bites. Guys, this is supposed to be a fast, quick recipe for an appetizer for Thanksgiving. You don't want anything quick, like long. If you choose to make your own boneless chicken bites out of just regular boneless chicken, thighs or breast, you can do that. You can make your own gravy. Gravy is super simple to make, and you can also make your own mashed potatoes and cornbread. This, however, is the instant way. So let's get started. So we're going to get started on our cornbread. This is the longest process, guys. I am using this honey cornbread. If you are using any box cornbread, this is my favorite, but please use the one that you like, but this is my personal favorite. So you're just gonna go by the directions on the box. Easy peasy. I don't need to tell you how to do that because it's just a 1, 2, 3, let's read. So what we're gonna do, cut that open like this. Then the box calls for 1 egg. Just gonna throw that in there. Then it also calls for 2/3 cup of milk. And I'm gonna measure that out and put that in here. That's 1/3. That's 2/3. And last but not least, 1/3 of oil, vegetable oil, or you can use a stick of butter. I'm using vegetable oil because that's what makes sense to me. And then we're going to get to mixing.
Let me love you long time, hold up, slow up. Let me love you long time, underlay, underlay, mama, let's ride, let's ride. Underlay, underlay, mama, let's ride, let's ride.
Okay, so our cornbread is completely mixed. I am going to take my cookie scooper and scoop the cornbread into the tins. If you don't do this, I promise all of them be uneven, but do what you like. Who am I to tell you what to do? So let's go.
Went to school together in the 8th grade. Sat next to her in the science lab.
Alright, we have our cornbread scooped all into the muffin pans. I'm going to throw it in the oven. The oven should be at 350 to 375 depending on the temperature of your oven. And we're going to put it in there for about 15 minutes, take them out, and we're going to get started on our next process. So we're going to move on to our next task while our cornbread muffins are cooking. I told you guys I have these boneless chicken bites. I got these from Sam's, but you can get boneless chicken bites from anywhere. In the past, when I make this recipe, I do make everything from scratch, but since this is supposed to be a fast, easy meal, I'm showing you the instant way. So we have about 12 muffins. You only need a piece of chicken for each muffin. So what we're gonna do is just count it out. Count out 12 pieces. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Last but not least, 12. Might want to throw you a couple extra in just in case you get hungry on the way, but we're gonna throw these in the air fryer, and just they're already cooked. You're just reheating them, keeping them crunchy, and then we're going to get started on our mashed potatoes. Okay, so now we're gonna start working on our instant potatoes. This is the brand I use. I'm using roasted garlic. I have 2 cups of water boiling. I'm gonna turn them off. And then I'm just gonna pour this in here. At this point, you want to remove your potatoes from the heat. And we're just going to let it sit. And we're going to stir. And we're going to start assembling our mashed potatoes and our muffins. Alright, so the mashed potatoes are complete. My chicken is out the air fryer. And I have my muffins complete as well. So right now I'm going to put my mashed potatoes in my handy dandy icing tool. And then we're going to start icing the muffins. And then we're going to dress them with the chicken and the gravy. Okay, so I have my mashed potatoes and my icing helper. And I'm just going to start icing the cupcakes, which are cornbread muffins, by the way. He wasn't here for the beginning. Go. We're going to continue until we have it all complete.
I could've sworn we had chemistry. Now you all grown up and you super bad. Now that ass looks so.
All of our cupcakes are iced with our mashed potatoes. Now we're going to start topping them with our chicken. But you know what? First, before we do that, because you want to give it a little bit more spaz, we're going to just sprinkle a little of parsley on top. Just a little. Alright, that's enough. And then with our chicken, we're going to place them ever so carefully, like that. Like that. There's going to be different sizes, so you just kind of pick as you go on what you want to use. Here we go. Last but not least, we're going to drizzle it with our gravy. Now that we have our muffins pretty much dressed, I heated up some of our gravy. And what we're gonna do is literally just drizzle it on top. Just like so. Doesn't have to be really neat. We're just drizzling it. Most people eat these with a fork. They break open the wrapper and they just eat it with a fork, but it can be a one-biter if your mouth is big enough. Man, we are done. This is a great appetizer to serve for Thanksgiving while people are smelling that great food that you're cooking and you want people to stay out your kitchen. You just make these. You can make these the night before and microwave them, put them on a heating tray, warming tray, whatever. But let me go ahead and plate these and show you how the presentation will look, and I'll be right back. All right, we have our muffins plated, guys. Yes, look how good this is. Tell me that your family will not walk into your kitchen and say, let me have one. So, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I have plenty more recipes coming for you. Again, this is one of my Thanksgiving appetizers. So, let's get into it. Bon appetit.
Than Johnson now. Your name's Sharman, could've sworn that it was Cottonelle. Used to fall asleep together on the telephone and wake up in the morning like, hello? Damn, I think I want that old thing back. Maybe we can spark a flame, girl, I think we a match. You know they say good things come to those